Iran just closed the Strait of Hormuz. Why does this matter? And how will it shake up the world? Stick around for 5 insane facts that'll blow your mind. The Strait of Hormuz is a tiny waterway with massive power. Let's know what's going on and why everyone's freaking out. Fact number 1. This narrow 33-kilometer-wide passage carries 20% of the world's oil and a third of its liquefied natural gas. That's like 20 million barrels of oil a day. Iran's decision to block it, approved by their parliament after US strikes on their nuclear sites, is like choking the global economy's oxygen supply. Imagine oil prices skyrocketing overnight. Fact 2. Closing the strait could spark a global economic meltdown. Experts warn oil prices might hit $120 a barrel, pushing US inflation to 5% and making gas unaffordable. One analyst even said this could make the Ukraine war's economic shock look like small change. From Europe's energy crisis to Asia's trade disruptions, no one's safe. That's some scary stuff. Fact 3. India, the world's third largest oil importer, is in the crosshairs. About 60% of India's crude oil comes through the strait from countries like Iraq and Saudi Arabia. A closure could spike fuel costs, jack up inflation, and mess with everything from transportation to food prices. Luckily, India's got backup routes via Russia, but it's still a massive headache. Fact 4. This move could backfire on Iran big time. They export 85% of their oil through the strait, so closing it is like shooting themselves in the foot. Plus, the US and its allies are ready to flex their naval muscle to keep the strait open. US officials called it economic suicide for Iran. Talk about a high-stakes gamble that could ignite a bigger conflict. Fact 5. Here's the twist. Iran's parliament approved the closure, but the final call rests with their Supreme National Security Council. That means there's still a chance to avoid this chaos. Global leaders, including the US, are urging China to talk Iran down, since China relies heavily on straight oil. Will diplomacy save the day, or are we headed for a wild ride? What do you think? Will this spark a crisis, or will cooler heads prevail?